The misconception of drug use, understanding rather than judging. At the heart of every societal issue lies a fundamental need for understanding, a gesture that speaks of compassion rather than condemnation. When we talk about drugs and those who partake in them, we often rush to judgment without pausing to consider the depth of the human experience. To label someone as bad for their drug use is to close the door on empathy, and to ignore the nuances of our multifaceted lives, particularly as we navigate the challenging tides of our 40s. Let's embark on a journey of understanding, shall we? Drugs expanding minds. Throughout history, humans have experimented with various substances for their mind-expanding properties. From the peyote ceremonies of Native American traditions to the LSD experiments of the 1950s and 60s, there has been a long-standing intrigue with how certain substances can alter our perceptions. These experiences can foster creativity, provide spiritual insight, or simply offer a different lens through which we can view the world. In this light, it's important to recognize that the exploration of one's consciousness isn't inherently malevolent. The calm in the storm. Our modern lives are whirlwinds of responsibilities, worries, and ceaseless activity. For many, especially in the challenging rush of middle age, drugs serve as a respite, a way to unwind and find tranquility in a life that rarely slows down. This is not to promote dependency, but to acknowledge that the quest for relaxation and mental peace is a common and human one. A person seeking solace isn't a bad person, they're simply seeking a brief escape from the relentless pressure of everyday life. Feeling better in a world of stress. It's no secret that life can be tough, often burdened with anxieties and pains that can seem insurmountable. Drugs often offer a temporary reprieve from these emotional and physical discomforts, providing a sense of well-being that might feel out of reach by other means. Recognizing this does not equate to an endorsement of addiction or harmful behavior, rather, it's an acknowledgement of the pain and struggle that we all, in our various ways, try to manage. The heart of the matter. Before we judge, let us remember the old saying, be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. To categorize drug users with a broad brush of negativity is to deny the intricate realities each person faces. The motivations for drug use are as diverse as the individuals themselves. What's pivotal is our ability to approach this topic with an open heart and mind, respecting the journey each person is on, while advocating for support and recovery for those who seek it. It's about understanding, not endorsement. To speak passionately for understanding is not to advocate for substance abuse, it's a plea for compassion in a world too quick to cast the first stone. By engaging in earnest conversations, by extending a hand rather than pointing a finger, we can work toward a society wherein judgment gives way to support and where stigma is replaced with empathy. As we close this reflection, let us remind ourselves that the measure of our humanity is not in our infallibility, but in our capacity to love, understand, and help even when we don't fully comprehend another's experience. In the mosaic of life, let's choose to be the pieces that bring warmth and light, not those that cast shadows.